2018 Lincoln MKT Premier. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. And yes, we're going to talk about the equipment on the Premier trim model. 2018, what's new for Lincoln MKT is they have brought over those names, the Premier and the Reserve, to the MKT lineup. Just like they've adopted on some of the other Lincoln lineups, they brought those over, and I think that's a good move for them because before they called it the base and that elite package, and really there's nothing base on an MKT. There's so much traditional and actually advanced luxury features on an MKT that you're not even able to get on a lot of other model mobiles, so there's nothing base about it. So I'm glad they've brought over those names. I think you'll appreciate it. It makes it a little bit easier too if you're looking at other Lincoln lineups and you're looking at certain equipment, and you know when you go over to the MKT, then this is the ones I want to look for as I'm searching and looking for a vehicle. So that makes it a little bit easier. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about the Reserve in this video. If you want to check out the Reserve equipment that goes over the standard as well as optional equipment, check out the link down below, as well as at the end of this video, you'll be able to check out that video and go over the Reserve equipment. So on but I will mention that the big difference between the Premier and the Reserve, that all the same standard equipment, but the main difference is the engine and your drivetrain. So the engine that's standard on the 2018 Premier is going to be your 3.7 liter V6 engine with front wheel drive. And then on the Reserve is going to be standard equipment is going to be that 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 with all-wheel drive and the adaptive suspension. So those are the main differences between those as standard equipment. But what's another thing that's available on the Reserve is some other standalone options that you aren't able to get on the Premier, so you definitely want to check out that video. Also for 2018 are three new colors. So we have this in here is that Iced Mocha. Also do have Blue Diamond, and then Ivory Pearl Metallic, which is a tri-coat. And they have replaced three colors that are no longer available, and that is the Lux Metallic, the Palladium White Gold, and that Midnight Sapphire Blue. Those have gone away, so if you like those colors, you might want to look at the 2017 before they're all gone because they're no longer available. But a lot of these colors are similar. This is real similar to that Lux Metallic, a little bit darker maybe, but I really like it, and I think you'll like it as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the engine a little bit. The horsepower and the torque on it. Horsepower is 303 and the torque is 278. So pretty good, pretty powerful. For most of you driving around town, getting on the highway, it's going to be a really nice engine to have. If you're wanting to tow something, a little trailer or something, you will need to go to the Reserve because you'll need that twin turbocharged engine, which does have lots of power and towing capabilities. But for most of the driving around town, I think you're going to find that this 3.7 is going to be very adequate for that. So let's go ahead and get started and go over this standard equipment. So as we move to the front, one of the things I want to remind you is all the safety features on this vehicle. Of course, you're going to be really protected with all the airbags. So you're going to have those front dual stage airbag here inside for the driver and the front passenger for those front collisions. Also, they're going to have an airbag on those seats to protect them from that side collision. And then even the first, second, and third row is going to be protected with that canopy airbag that comes down on the side to protect them from the windows there too. So really protected in the way of airbags. Also, you're going to get that SOS post-crash alert system. So if they do have an alert, it's going to honk the horn so people know that you're off the road. Also, you do have that 911 assist that goes along with that. And then you have AdvanceTrac with roll stability control. So it's going to keep you on that intended path. So really protected. A lot of safety features that go along in these vehicles. A lot of times I forget to mention that because it's a lot of features that I see on all the Ford and Lincoln vehicles across the board because they are really dedicated to safety. So I think you're going to see that, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned those safety features. Now up here in the front, you're going to see the satin, or actually it's a chrome split wing grille. So real sharp, it really pops. Chrome surround that goes around these automatic HID headlights. So they're going to come on automatically as it gets dark. Also, they're rain sensing, so if you have your wipers on, they're going to come on as well. And then also HID is so much brighter. And also in the one of the things that I really don't understand on the Lincoln model lineup is why this isn't called like a Select or even higher, because there's equipment that's standard on the Premier that you can't even find unless you go up to Reserve on some of the other model lineups, and one of those is the adaptive headlamps. So as you're turning, it's going to turn to light up that road. So you're getting that as standard equipment, as well as auto high beams too. So that's another feature that you normally see in a luxury package for the Reserve and your Select that you're getting on this package is standard equipment on all of your MKTs. So some great features that go along with that, and you get fog lights down here too. So and I know a lot of the other SUVs in the Lincoln lineup, there's LED lights down there, but they're not fog lights. So these are fog lights that can be turned on to help you see on the road ahead of you. So all those are standard features on this, and you're going to see the nice chrome trim down here as well that goes around that, as well as the black inserts in that grille down there. So some great look here in the front, some great features that are standard on all your MKTs that are just great features. As we move to the side, you're going to see the wheel that's standard on all of your Premier MKTs as well as your Reserve, and that is these 19-inch premium painted aluminum wheels. So great looking wheel. I love this design as well, and just a nice finish to that too there. Now on the mirror, you do have a body colored mirror cap. You have turn signal indicator here on the outside. So you do get power heated glass, and it comes also with memory features too, so which we'll get a little bit more of that when we get to the inside. And it's going to have that puddle lamp that's going to light the vehicle up beside it, make it a little bit easier as you approach the vehicle, so you can see underneath it, and right there along beside the vehicle. So a lot of people like that as well, so you can use that with your remote start, or your keyless entry, I should say. Now this does have your intelligent access, so that allows you to leave that key fob in your pocket. As you approach the vehicle, you put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle, and you can set it up in the controls or in your settings to open, unlock just the driver's door or all the doors. And then you do have, when you get out of the vehicle, you just press a little knob here and it's going to lock it up as well, so you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket. Even has your push button start when you get inside, so you don't have to even start the vehicle. You don't have to get the keys out either. So that's a lot of people like that. They're able to put that in the purse or pocket or whatever and not have to worry about it. Also, you do get keypad here on the pillar. That allows you to be able to leave those keys inside, or even if you want to, if you don't have your keys on you, you can access it with your own personal code that you can set as well there. And then you get remote start with the key fob, so you can start that from the comfort of your home. So all standard equipment there with all those features that are really nice here on this. Now you're going to see the nice chrome accent around the windows, and I like it's a little thicker here at the top, as well as you're going to see the chrome accent on your door handle, and then the lower rocker molding down there. So just a real sharp look. You know, you have all the body colored accents with the chrome, and just looks real sharp, gives it that luxury look. And then to finish it off here on the side, you do get here the privacy glass for these windows for the second row as well as the third row. Not only is it something that allows it to be a little bit cooler on the inside for them, to get that, protect them from the sun, but just looks real nice as well on the outside of the vehicle. As we move to the back, one of the things I want to show you is the roof. Standard equipment on even your Premier is going to be your glass roof. So it's going to give you this black roof, because around the glass is going to be black accents. So with the privacy glass, you get that privacy tinted on that glass, the glass roof, so it's going to be black. So it gives you that black accent that goes from the front clear across to the back, including this rear spoiler back here. So, and that glass roof does come standard with the power sunshade as well. So great feature for that. So you're going to have that open glass, not only a bigger one there for the front, but also a smaller one there in the back for those even in the third row seats to be able to enjoy as well. And then you're going to have your rear defrost back here with rear wiper. So LED tail lights go clear across the back here with the chrome accent. So it's going to be, that's real nice, nice safety feature, having those brake lights go clear across the liftgate, so people are going to be able to really make sure that they can see you. And you, of course, your brake light up here as well in the middle of your spoiler too. And you just have your rear view camera with reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you using that backup camera. And then the reverse sensing comes in handy, because then that way you're going to get alerted if you get too close to anything. And I like that it's integrated into these reflectors on the bumper too there. And then you're going to have your chrome tip dual exhaust under here, just give it a nice look here. And then also it does have your power liftgate. So you do have a button on your remote, so you can press it twice and open it up. There's also a button on the dash, so if you're inside and kids need to get stuff in the back, you can hit that button. And also you can just hit this button here if you have the key fob on you. So that comes in handy. Even if it's locked, you just press that button and it's going to open up. And one thing is that my wife and I, we have an MKT ourselves, have noticed that if you're really good at it, you can hit your foot and get that to pop open too. Just a little little tip there for you. Now here in the back you do have the rear independent suspension, so you get a great ride, but also you get that nice functionality of having a little bit extra storage compartment because of that. So as you can see, it has a nice deep well to be able to store some bags in, as well as you can go underneath that seat too, giving you that extra storage compartment under there too. So 50-50 split bench seat for the third row seat gives you the functionality of being able to fold one seat down or another, not having to fold both of them down, flatten to the floor too, so that gives you some nice functionalities there. Now to demonstrate that, this vehicle is actually reserved with the Elite package, so it has the power third row, which if you watch the reserve video, we'll talk more about that. But I do want to demonstrate exactly how that folds flat, because not only does it fold flat to the floor, but also you get a tailgate mode with that. So one of the things you'll need to remember first is to lay these headrests down. So you can pull the strap and it's going to release that headrest to go against the seat. And then also there's two different switches that are on the manual seat that's standard on the Premier. And those straps there, you pull one of them, it's going to release the seat back it unlocks it, so then it's free. And then you've got another strap that's going to control the release or the lock from the front of the cushion, seat cushion itself on the front, so then they can flow free. So that's why you can be able to put it in the tailgate mode. So if you just release the strap for the seat cushion, it's going to put it in this tailgate mode. Let me go ahead and show you real quick on this one how that works. So that'll be on that right side there. So it shows you how that can be in that tailgate mode there. And then on the left side, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how it stows completely flat into the floor. So it gives you both of those functionalities. And even on the manual seat, now this is power, and keep in mind this is a reserve Elite package equipment for the power features. So on the Premier, what's standard is the manual fold. So just please keep that in mind, since I'm not demonstrating that on this vehicle because I don't have a Premier in stock, but I wanted to show you that. So real nice functionality, because it gives you that flat low level in here, so you can just bring things right in there, and gives you that flexibility there. So I'm going to put both of those in the normal mode and put those back into position. So that's a great system for this vehicle. Also, you do have the cargo netting, so you can put that netting back here, put all those small items in there so they won't roll around and annoy you. So that's a great system as well in there. And then your spare tire, get access to that is right here as well. So great system and cargo management system back here that I think you'll really enjoy. So as we move to the inside, let me first start with the different availabilities that you have for the interior trim. Now there's three different options on the Premier or the Reserve, either one on the interior trim. And that is, first you can get the charcoal black interior trim, and that is going to be your charcoal black seats. Also charcoal black environment or your dash with the walnut walnut burl wood accents. A little bit different than this wood accents, a little bit lighter shade there for you, and so that's available as one of the options. Also, you can get the dune interior. Now the dune interior is going to give you your dune seats, but also it's going to give you that coffee with dune environment. So the dash will be a kind of a brown dash with the dune on the bottom part of that, bottom part of your doors, and that Parisian walnut or Parisian burl wood accents, just like you're seeing on this vehicle here. And then you have your charcoal black with hazelnut, just like this vehicle that you're seeing here. So it's going to get your hazelnut seats with the charcoal black environment, so as you're seeing here with that wood trim as well that you get on the Dune. So that looks real nice. Even has a little chrome accent across the dash too, so just blends everything real nicely. So those are your three options for your interior trim. Now as you get in the vehicle, one thing you're going to notice is the easy entry and exit seat, and so I like that. Just makes it a little bit, of course, easier to get in and out of the vehicle. As you can see, the seat's back, the steering wheel is up out of place, so you can get in and out of the vehicle. And then when you go ahead and hit your push button start to start the vehicle, you're going to see the seat moves into position. The steering wheel comes down first and then towards you if you have it adjusted that way. So it does have your power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, as well as dual power seats that are I think they're a 12-way, including your power lumbar, I believe. So yeah, actually it's a 12-way, so you do have your seat cushion, seat back, as well as a 4-way position for your lumbar as well. So some nice features to go along with that. And you'll notice as it's adjusting, it's going to do that for the last person that drove the vehicle. So if you weren't, and you have, since it has driver memory for 3 different drivers, if you're the number 2 driver, as you start the vehicle, you just hit that number 2, and it's going to put it into those positions as it's shifting that. So if you're the taller driver, the shorter driver, it's going to adjust it that way as well. So I like those features. Also memorizes the mirror, so it's going to adjust that mirror and put that into position for the whatever driver that is as well. So real nice features I think that you'll enjoy with that system there. And as you notice, it pulls it back, and the steering wheel is going up first, and then it's going back towards it. So that really opens it up to be able to get in and out a lot easier there. Now these front seats, as I mentioned, do have the 10-way power driver and front passenger seat, but also they have heated and cooled seats as standard equipment on these, and the seats also are the premium leather seats, so that bridge and wear leather seats throughout. And that's why I really think Lincoln needed to make this trim model the Select, because in the Select is when you go from the luxury soft touch on the other trim models to these seats, as well as you don't get cooled seats in a Premier on any of the other Lincoln lineups, but only on the MKT. So they really need to call this the Select, but they chose to do it, not me. So also the back seat back there is a 60-40 split bench seat, seats 3 in that second row. The only seating configuration available in the Premier. If you're wanting bucket seats, you'll need to go to the Reserve for that. So again, my video link is down below. You can check that out in the comments as well as at the end of this video. If you know you're wanting those bucket seats for that second row, you have to go to Reserve to get that, so just keep that in mind as well. Optional equipment on the for the back seat is the rear inflatable seat belts. That's the only really standalone option on the Premier that you're able to acquire, so you can have those rear inflatable seat belts on those 2 outbound seats. And then one thing that a lot of vehicles don't have that this has as well is it has the manual sunshades for those windows in the second row. So that's a great feature. You can pull that up if it's sun's coming in real bright. The kids can pull that up, and it comes in real handy. So that's not available in a lot of other luxury vehicles, and a lot of them you have to go up to their top of the line to get that. Standard on all your MKTs. Now here on the door you have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for all 4 of your windows. Again, another feature you don't see in a lot of other vehicles, and also your driver memory for 3 different drivers there. Also here for your steering wheel, we mentioned the power and tilt telescoping steering wheel, but also you have your leather wrapped with the wood applique at the top up there, so you're going to have that too. And then you have power adjustable pedals, so those pedals will come forward and back. So really any size driver is going to feel comfortable with all the different power adjustments to be able to put your position for your steering wheel and your seat and your pedals just in the right place for you. And a cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel. On the right side you have Bluetooth and your audio controls over there on there. And then this does have your 6-speed automatic transmission with SelectShift, so you have paddle shifters up here. So if you want to go in that SelectShift mode, you can use those to shift the vehicle up and down, giving that kind of that sport mode there for you. Now here on the instrument panel, oh, I forgot to mention, don't forget the push button start is right here, so you can just press that. Don't have to get the keys out of your pocket. And then for your climate control, you have your dual zone auto climate control for here in the front. Driver, front passenger have 2 different temperatures, and you also get rear climate control. So you can give them the controls back there. They control it back here on the back of this console, and they can have those controls as well back there. And I almost forgot, does come standard with rear heated seats as well as standard equipment too on all your Premier and above. So every MKT is going to have the heated seats back there as well. Now also up here, your audio controls, it does use a slider system for your fan control as well as your volume control. It does come with AM, FM, CD player with Sirius satellite as standard equipment. And it's going to have that Sync 3 system. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system. If you haven't had a chance, I do have a video, a how-to video exactly how to connect your phone, how to work the entire system on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos. I'll put a link down below as well as there should be one showing up on this video right now, so that you can be able to link over to that video and watch that video. But it's a great system where you can control your phone, your entertainment, your audio sound system through there, and then your backup cameras are going to come into view on that full 8-inch screen as well. So real nice system that I think you'll really appreciate. And this does have ambient lighting, and you control the ambient lighting through the screen and your Sync 3 in the settings, and it's going to light up your cup holders as well as your footwells and even your door compartments too, so part of the ambient lighting. Right now it's on that white. When you have it turned on with the headlights on, it'll be whatever different colors that you want on that, so it looks real sharp. Also standard equipment up here, auto dimming rear view mirror, garage openers for 3 different garage doors as well. I believe is standard equipment, so real nice. And then don't forget the glass roof with the power sunshade too. So great equipment all across the board. Now again, if you're looking for a little bit more equipment, some of those other packages, you're going to want to go to the Reserve for that. The only real standalone option on the Premier model is those rear inflatable seat belts. So I hope you like that. Also, don't forget the factory warranty is a 4-year 6-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, as well as you do get a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty on all your Lincoln MKTs. Also, concierge service within the first 4 years, 50,000 miles. And what that means is if you live within 30 miles from the dealership, we'll pick your vehicle up to service your vehicle, leave your Lincoln loaner for the day, service your vehicle, detail it inside and out, and bring it back to you. We can set that up for homework, whatever is convenient for you. So great service there. Also, maybe you live a little bit further than that, but plan on bringing your vehicle in for service. Here at Law McArthur, we will do your full detail inside and out anyway, no matter what. Also, if you maybe want to go run some errands while you're in town, we'll get you a Lincoln vehicle that you can go drive, go to the mall, supermarket, whatever you need to do. You're able to do that as well. So some great features being a Lincoln customer that I think you'll really appreciate there. Check out our website, lawmcArthurlincoln.com. There on each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, as well as the original window sticker that goes over all the equipment you can pull up and see as well in a PDF format there on your computer or your phone there. So I think you'll appreciate that. Check out if you have any questions, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the 2018 Lincoln MKT Premier Trim.